like a boss.
So, I was very surprising to notice that a lot of the questions that I get is college students wanting to seduce the college professor. I got so many questions last week about that I didn't know it was like this. I didn't know so many women were crushing on their professors. Now, this video is about how to seduce your college professor, not how to seduce your fucking teacher. Now, when I mean teacher, I mean high school teachers. Alright? You know what I'm talking about. You know, if you're a teenager and you're trying to seduce your teacher, don't fucking even try to ask me how to do that, because you just fucking with people's lives. You know, if you're 17, 16, you're trying to get your teacher, you're just being so fucking stupid and fucking selfish. So don't try that, alright? Anyways, so today I'm gonna show you how to seduce your professors. Now, again, I was surprised that women are so attracted to professors. It's not my thing, you know. One second, I gotta close this ad. Wait.
How to become a college professor.
Oh shit, my bad. I didn't expect you guys to see that. You know, I'm not looking to be a professor. Once I find this out, you know, it's just a coincidence. But I'm just kidding around. But let's get started. The way that we're going to be doing this is through using a hot and cold contrast in order to stand out. Because when you're trying to seduce a professor, you gotta really stand out. You know, you have to stand out, because if you're just one of the many students, he's not gonna notice you. So that's how we're gonna be using that tactic in order to make this happen. But this is more specific. Okay, so the first step is stand out. How do you stand out? For the most part, if you're a good student, you're not going to stand out. Now, what do I mean by good student? I'm not talking about getting the grades. I'm talking about your behavior in class. Now, please keep in mind, this depends on the teacher. Like, if you do this and this means that you're going to get lower grades, don't try it. You know, I don't recommend you doing that. But if you really want him and you just fucking want that guy, you know, do this, because this is definitely going to help. So, in order to stand out, it's not about doing good things. It's about annoying him. That's the first step. You gotta annoy him. And this is where the cold part comes into play. So, for example, annoying him, professors hate when people are late. Be late. Sleep, almost fall asleep in class. Irritate him. Show that you don't listen, and dress unassuming. Why? When you don't show that you listen, he's gonna fucking notice you. It's kind of like a sweater. If it's a white sweater and there's a stain, you're gonna notice the stain more than the whiteness itself. So that's how you want to stand out, by irritating him, but then dressing unassumingly, because I want you to surprise him when you see him during the what do you call it, the one-on-one time you guys have with professor. That's when you're going to change it up and have the Cinderella effect. But initially, when you're going into his class, do not dress sexy. Okay? Just dress normal. All right? Don't dress normal. Dress normal. But once in a while, if you want to do this once in a while, dress in a very provocative way. But when you do that, sit in the front. When you dress in a provocative way, sit in the front and raise your hand often. But generally speaking, I want you to come looking normal, unassuming, but irritate him to the point where he says, I need to see you after class. Okay? That's what you want. Why? Because the students that annoy the teacher most are the students that could potentially provide the most pleasure, because they may say, he was a bad student, but I changed her. Alright? So that's the first step. Annoy him. Get on his radar by being cold. Then, once you go to the office hours, I want you to have the Cinderella effect. What's the Cinderella effect? Is looking all bummy, but then looking magnificent. It's the contrast that makes guys, what the fuck? You know, change your look. Change your look in terms of from looking unassuming to fucking hot. You see, because it'll stir up desire, because it's a surprise. It's something that he didn't expect. You see, it's okay, and also, it'll reveal, like, I want you to surprise him, not just in your look, but in your character. Remember what I said? Act unassuming. Be quiet. Be the bad student. But when you're going into his class, when you're going to meet him one-on-one, be the one who's interested. Be the one that actually listens. So the point, he will say, I thought she wasn't listening. You see? So in a way, I want you to be the total opposite of how you're going to be in class with the one-on-one. You see? It's, in addition, the surprise of how you look, the physical, and how you act, and the fact that you actually pay attention despite not giving the look, is going to catch him off guard, because it's a surprise. You see? Other forms of surprise, again, other forms of surprise, like surprises, the surprise is what gets him, like, oh shit, like, you stand out. You don't just become part of the bunch. You see? In addition to that, dress flirtatiously when you go to his office hours. Like, wear a choker. Right? Like, wear a choker, wear red, have your hair messy, have your hair like fucked up, because when it's too nice, he doesn't, but when it's messy, it'll give off the sex look. the sex look. Because when you think of somebody who just has sex, how do they look like? Messy hair. You see? Talk, in addition, use your voice. Talk as though you almost woke up but haven't yet gotten out of bed. Like, yes, professor, like, I don't know how to do this. Like, talking like that, you know, like giving the, oh my goodness. Like that, like chilled kind of sound, right? A silky voice, like, like that, right? And looking and again, you're gonna give out that effect. Again, what's really working here is not how you look in that moment, but the contrast to how you are in class. Right? So so once you're in class, right, I want you to ask for help and act selectively ignorant. So I don't want you to act as though you don't listen. I want you to act like you really know your shit, but there's one thing that you're struggling. You see? And make sure that one thing that he's struggling is something that he will feel proud of if he sees you overcome it. So I want you to really, really downplay that one area, not the whole thing, because if it's a whole thing, then he's going to confirm what he believes about you, which is you don't listen. You see? So I want you to have one area that you feel weak in and have him be the one that makes him feel like, you know what, I helped her out because she really struggled. And say, nobody has ever helped me but you. You see? So make sure to do that because that's going to flatter him. Again, you want to show a problem, a real problem he's struggling with, and then return to him, thanking him because he helped you out. Right? So make sure you to flatter him and tell him how much you love his class compared to other teachers. Because also, he's going to say, if she's late, if she's always almost falling asleep, it means she's not interested in the class. See, again, when someone's not interested, okay, this is the thing, is that, for example, let's say that you're an athlete, right? People could praise you and you're gonna take their compliment, right? But the one person who's gonna praise you the most, that you're gonna appreciate the praise, is from the critic that criticizes you the most and you're trying to prove wrong. When people believe good things about you, you don't need to prove themselves. You don't need to prove yourself to them, right? But when someone thinks that you cannot make it, you're going to challenge them, and then when they praise you, you're going to do what? Value their praise more, even though they were the one who treated you the worst. So what I'm saying is that if you are just too much of a good student in class and you praise them, you're gonna look like a sucker. But when you're the bad student, but at the same time, when you go into his office hours, you actually express gratitude, you actually express that you like him, and as a teacher, in addition to showing that you listen, in addition to showing that you're coming back with results as a result of the problem you were encountering, you're gonna flatter him. But the only way for you to flatter him is to annoy him so that he can feel that contrast. All right, ladies. So finally, I have released my second course for women, which is natural chemistry. This course is a 5-week course. 5-week course where every week you're gonna get a new set of videos based on specific issues. This course is all about how to create and maintain the attraction in any man. This will help you create love. This will help you deepen the love with your man. This is not about manipulation. This is not about playing games. This is genuine, natural chemistry. No more short-term partners. No more being fooled. Why? Because I will reveal to you not only how to create attraction in the first week, but also how to understand male nature, how to understand their tricks, how to prevent from being too attached, signs that he's the wrong guy, signs that he's a narcissist, signs that he's a mama's boy, signs that he's an emotionally available guy, emotionally unavailable guy. We go over everything. We go over this 3rd week, setting boundaries. We go over the 3rd week, controlling your emotions, right? Setting boundaries, 4th week. 5th week, embracing your masculine and the feminine, right? And on top of that, I have over 10 different bonuses. 10 different bonuses, my Lord have mercy, right? With a money back guarantee. The bonus are 1, the natural chemistry, over 10 hours of content, right? The breakup formula, how to deal with a breakup, right? The connecting with your man, right? Establishing a life of abundance, social mastery, understanding your dark side, the goal setting seminar, which is about how to set and achieve goals, practical mastery that will teach you how to master anything, the laws of human nature. I have a book club for the laws of human nature with over 4 hours of content, right? The transformational seminar in a pocket, which is my mindfulness seminar, and the Chase audiobook. This originally is $1,800, but you get it starting at $97, ladies and gentlemen, right? $97. We have different packages, but all of this starts at $97. And you know what? You can check it out for free if you want. Yeah, for all the freeloaders, I have free videos just for you.
free videos, all right? So you could just check it out for free and then you could get out. Nothing wrong with that, all right? So, and on top of that, it comes with a 30-day money-back guarantee. No questions asked. That's right. No questions asked. I don't mind. I just want you guys to check it out because I know when you take one look, you're going to want to buy it. I can promise you. Just like my other course, the psychological game of attraction, it was a hit. You're going to love this one. This one is not about manipulation. This is genuine natural chemistry. Order it now, all right? I'll see you guys inside. Peace out.